Hey guys, it's Thursday here on YouTube Sisters. Before I start this video, can we just talk about the fact that it's 4 PM and I've already got an artificial light lighting up this video? What is this madness? But this week's theme horror on YouTube Sisters is Disney Week, which we chose after quite a lot of deliberation, hence why I'm only filming this now at 4 PM. But today I'm going to be talking about the top 20 Disney films of the 2000s. I was born in 1999, so these are basically the films I grew up watching, and I want to talk about which ones I love and which ones I've probably never heard of. So let's go. Number 20 is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, and I'm not sure if I watched this one or not. I've watched a couple of Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I'm not a big fan of them, and I don't know which ones I've watched. So I may have watched this, I may not have. And that came out in 2007. Then at 19 we have 8 Below, and at 18 we have National Treasure, and I don't know either of them, although I think I recognise National Treasure. I know I've never watched it. 17 is Miracle, which again I don't know, and then at 16 there is Enchanted. I think I've watched this. I'm like 99% sure I've watched this. It came out in 2007 again, and I know my friend Katie, who might be watching this, had an Enchanted DS game when we were kids. So that's all I remember about that film. 15 is The Core of Friendship, which came out in 2000, hence why I don't know it. Then 14 is Cars, which is one of my favourite Disney films of all time. I absolutely love the Cars series. I actually prefer Pixar films overall. Oh, it is one of the funniest films I've ever seen, and going back and watching it as an older person made me realise all the jokes I didn't get when I was a kid. Tow Mater is my favourite character in that entire film. I usually go for the sort of funny, unusual characters, and Mater is just the best. That came out in 2006 when I was 7. 13 is The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which I've definitely seen. I read the book when I was quite young. I don't know, I used to read books that were way too old for me. I wasn't the biggest fan of the books. At that time I wasn't really a fantasy person. I'm not really still a fantasy person. And I mean, I liked the film, but because I didn't really like the storyline, it wasn't that big for me. And that came out in 2005, which is earlier than I thought it did. I thought it came out a lot later than that. Then at 12 we have Howl's Moving Castle, which I've never heard of. 11 is Lilo and Stitch. I used to absolutely love Lilo and Stitch. I had the original Lilo and Stitch film and like a spin-off version on DVD, and I used to always watch them in this little portable DVD player when we went on holiday. I think Lilo and Stitch has quite a lot of good life lessons as well when you look back at it. I just really enjoyed it. That came out in 2002. I know I wasn't 3 when I watched it. 10 is Remember the Titans, and 9 is Truth Confessions, which I've never heard of. And number 8 is The Incredibles. I haven't watched this for a long time. Sometimes I rewatch the kids' films that I used to watch, but I haven't seen that in a long time. So I honestly don't remember a lot of what happened. I know it was about a family of people with like superhuman abilities, but I can't remember the storyline or anything. And that came out in 2004 too. Number 7 is Ratatouille, which I think I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but just like once or something. I don't really remember what happened in it. I know there was a Italian person that was a chef and the mouse was Ratatouille or something, I can't remember. That came out in 2007. Then number 6 is WALL-E, which I hated. I went to see it in the cinema and I just thought it was rubbish. Honestly, one of the worst films ever. It's a Pixar film, which is unusual because, as I said, I really like the Pixar films, but this is definitely the worst one. That came out in 2008, so we're progressively getting more modern. We have Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, which came out in 2003, which I think is one of the ones that I've seen. I recognise the front cover. I think we might have it on DVD downstairs. There's a possibility. Then number 4 is Up, and I brought my brother that for Christmas last year, and I still haven't watched it. I kind of know quite a bit of what happens though, because I've just heard it's really good, but I've never got around to watching it. I don't actually watch a lot of films anymore, so I need to get around to that. And number 3 is Monsters Inc., which, oh my god, such a good film. I actually have that on DVD down there. I picked it up at car boot sale or something like 2 years ago or something, and I have rewatched it. I seem to remember first watching this at a family friend's house, probably on VCR, and then now they've got Monsters University, which I went to see my brother and my friend Claire, probably looking really cool. That came out in freaking 2001. That film is as old as my brother. Oh my god. And number 2 is Spirited Away, which I didn't actually know was a Disney film. I don't know who I thought made it, but I didn't realise it was a Disney film and I haven't seen it. It also came out in 2001. And then at number 1 is Finding Nemo. One of the best films of all time, in my opinion. Originally, we got this film on DVD, so it was past the VCR days, and I think the 3rd day that we got it, my brother stood on it and snapped the disc, and we never bought a new copy for some reason. I've basically hated him ever since for doing that. But it was on the TV last Christmas, so me and my family sat around and watched the entire film together, and then for about a week afterwards, every single time it was relevant, my dad quoted the seagulls. Basically, we were all really amused by the fact that the seagulls were Australian, and they went, mate. Oh my god, so funny. It's just a stupid family joke that I know I'm gonna remember forever. And now they're making a Finding Dory apparently, which I'm ridiculously excited for. So yeah, that is it for my Disney Week video. I really enjoyed filming this actually and going through all the old films that I used to watch when I was a kid. I actually kind of like this video with the whole sideways type setup, although I've probably been slumped like that the entire video. This is all my revision crap, by the way. That's my exam timetable. Here we have some chemistry diagrams, some geography diagrams, and along the top we have a timeline of the Cold War that you can't even see. And this is my secret notice board which has lyrics and things I need to do this week on Facts with Megan. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and go. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.